Ben, what are we doing?
I can express and compare numbers in scientific notation.
I can express and compare numbers and stuff. Can you do that now or not?
Yes.
Yes. I actually meant Ben. That's my fault. Scientific notation then. Bennett. In scientific notation, we're talking about a shorthand way of writing a number, but that number needs to be multiplied by what?
By a power of 10.
By a power of 10. And Bennett, can you tell me what that first number being multiplied by a power of 10 must be between?
It has to be between 1 and 10.
Be careful. It has to be between 1 and 10, but can include
Can include,
the number.
can't include the number 10.
It can include 10, so it's got to be less than 10, but it's greater than 1 or also the number 1. No, the number 1. So it can be 1 or higher up until 10, but it can't be 10. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. We talked about rules then. Remember lesson 1 will have what kind of exponent in scientific notation? Everybody?
Negative.
Any number greater than 1 will have what kind of exponent when being expressed in scientific notation? Positive exponent. The red right here, which is I think probably the most important thing, even though we're not ever really going to show our work in scientific notation, that truly is why rule number 3 can happen. So when you're multiplying by a negative exponent, you move the decimal point to the left, the number of places the exponent tells you to. But that is the explanation about why 2 and 7/10 times 10 to the negative second is 27 thousandths. So I think that's pretty important. 3 is the rule we just talked about. Number 4. Being multiplied by a power of 10, we move it to the right, which I don't know that we wrote, but we talked about the 1 and the 10 thing. This is kind of key. You will see problems like this on your assignment, and you will see this on the quiz, and you will see this on the test. So in other words, 10.1 times 10 to the 5th is not in scientific notation, correct? So you are going to have to write that exact same number in scientific notation and realize that your exponent's going to change because we moved a power of 10 to the left to get to the 1.01. Therefore, we have an exponent of 6. So that's kids struggle on that often. And then our practice, we practice converting standard form to exponential or to scientific notation form like in number 5. And then we practice going from standard form like in number 6 to exponential form both ways. And then you dealt with an oil rig and you expressed it in scientific notation. The coolest part of the whole lesson today just happened. I think that scientific notation is going to be a huge part of your life, especially if you go into the sciences. And we also talked about like something that impacts us directly every day. The United States debt and the population of the world are reported in scientific notation. Anything else to add to the video?